Hey my loves, my name is Shawnee and I'm going to be guiding you through a Power Pilates inspired glute flow today. We're really going to be focusing on the glutes and also there's going to be an emphasis on the core. So if first of all you can meet me just on all fours as usual, we are just going to start with some back mobility. So we're just going to start by rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back, coming through into cat-cow. Then releasing the back and drawing the shoulders backwards as we arch through the other way, rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back as we come back up and around. Exhale as we move into that arch. Now continue working, rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back for me. Really starting to warm up the vertebrae. Nice. Last one through here. Now once you've finished with this positioning, can you meet me with a nice neutral spine? You're going to take a big inhale through here. Exhale, you're going to move that right foot forward into a nice deep lunge. We're then going to open up that right arm. So we open the shoulders, open the chest. We're going to take that hand back down towards the mat, but it's going to go inside of the foot. We're going to curl the toes underneath of the supporting leg, and we're going to meet that other leg back through there, pushing the hips up into downward dog, moving back through plank. We're then going to drop that back knee, and then we're going to come forwards with that other foot really lunging through. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest with the left arm instead this time. Before then we take that hand back in the center of the foot, take that foot behind, take the hips up high into downward dog. Lovely stuff. So we're really starting to work through opening up the hip flexors here and opening the shoulders and opening the chest. Well done. Nice. Your last one through here. Opening everything up. Well done. Back to center. Meet me with those hips up nice and high. Can you meet me in plank? Drop the knees. Meet me in plank. Hips go high. Well done. Back through plank. Shoulders are stacked over wrist. Knees just drop down towards the mat so we start to incorporate the core. Hips go up. Well done. You've got 3 more. Through plank. Knees go down. Well done. Keep it going. Hips go up. Nice. This is 2. Well done. Hips go up. Your last one through here. Lovely stuff. Meet me with those hips up nice and high. Let's start to work through the metatarsals and the feet, pedaling through and walking the hands in a little bit closer if you feel called to, so we can really benefit from that upper back stretch and also stretching through the calves. You've got 3. Well done. This is 2. Nice. Your last one through here. Now meet me with both of those feet connected to the mat. Inhale through here, exhale, we ripple through the balls of the feet. Meet me back in plank, taking the hands out ever so slightly if you need to ensure shoulders are stacked. Over wrist, drop the knees. And meet me with those bums on those heels in child's pose. Now walking the hands in towards the knees, rolling up through the spine nice and slowly. Can you take a moment through here just to rotate the wrist one way? Before then we rotate them the other way. We are going to come into some glutes. And we're going to come into our 4 points to begin with. So if you can just meet me with those shoulders stacked over those wrists. We're actually going to drop down onto our elbows through here. You're going to elongate the right leg for me. We want to make sure that our shoulders are nice and open. Our forearms and wrists are in alignment. They're in a nice straight line through here. We're going to take a big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to lift the leg up behind us. Taking the leg back down to center as we inhale, exhale, we lift. Well done. And again. Nice. Looking really good. So really trying to lengthen behind the backs of the knees as we take that leg up high. You've got 5. This is 4. Well done. You've got 3. Nice. 2. Your last one through here before we lay it on. Now we're going to take that leg up. We're then going to draw the knee in towards that elbow, push that leg away, come through into toe tap through here. And again, exhale as we lift, draw that knee in, push that leg away, toe tap. Nice, keep that going. Chest is still nice and open. Push the leg away, toe tap. You've got 5, push away. Now, as we draw that knee in towards that elbow, I want you to think about really keeping that thigh nice and lifted. Well done. Trying to keep that leg at the same height. As you move through, pulling the knee in towards the elbow, then pushing that heel away so the leg comes back behind. You've got 2 more. Well done. Nice. Your last one through here. Can you meet me with that leg up after that toe tap coming through into pulses? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Keeping that leg up. Can you come up onto all fours? We're going to come through into crossing the knee behind the other knee. Taking our gaze down towards that knee, we're then going to come through, straightening that back leg, coming through into toe taps. Well done. And again, so crossing behind, taking our gaze towards that knee. As it crosses over, then taking the gaze back towards the mat and between the hands as we come through into that extension and toe tap. Well done. Now you're going to start to feel the supporting glute really working through here as we recruit. That's absolutely normal. Now, once we cross over through on this side as well, we want to make sure that we're also trying to keep those hips nice and square. Well done. And again, you've got 2. Well done. Push away. Your last one through here before we lay it on. Nice, guys. Well done. We're going to continue with this crossover. You're going to take that leg up behind you, then we're going to pull the knee in towards that elbow as we lean on towards those wrists. Pushing the leg away, toe tap. And again, you've got 5. Leg comes up behind you, knee draws in towards the elbow as you pull your weight onto those wrists. Well done. And again, this is 4. Now gaze comes between those hands. Your gaze shifts towards that knee that's pulling towards the elbow as we come through into that side. So as a rule of thumb, wherever that knee is crossing, your gaze moves with the knee. Well done. Push behind, toe tap. You're doing great. This is 3. Nice. Looking great. You've got 2. Really still thinking about pulling and leading with that knee and that inner thigh. Well done. You're going to draw the knee in towards the side, coming through into toe tap. We're going to lay it on. We're going to curl the toes underneath as we draw the knee in towards that elbow, straightening that bottom leg, toe tap. And again, you've got 5. Well done. This is 4. Toe tap. Yes, you can. 3. Well done. You've got 2. Nice. Your last one through here. Continue working through these sides, removing that lift. You've got 5. Push away. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Meet me in pulses with that leg behind you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Dropping that leg, meeting me in child's pose, stretching everything out. Really good, guys. Well done. Walking those hands in nice and slowly before then we roll up through the spine. And we repeat everything onto the other side. So if you can meet me With now the left leg extended, I'm going to change over sides so you can see my working leg. But it's whatever works best for you. Now remembering that you can always take a moment to pause the video if you need to, and also grab yourself a drink whenever you need to. You never need permission from myself. Just make sure that you keep yourself hydrated as we move throughout the session. So you're going to start off in your 4 points before then we drop down onto those elbows. Now keeping that chest nice and open, also making sure that your wrists and your forearms are in alignment with each other. We're going to take a big inhale through here. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, we're going to extend the leg behind us. Now working the left leg this time, we're going to take an inhale, exhale, we lift the leg. Well done. And again, so just coming through into these leg lifts, really thinking about lifting the leg from underneath the glute rather than working the leg from the lower back. I want you to feel a pinch under that left glute. Once you start to feel a pinch in the lower back and you start to feel a real dip, you've taken the leg too high. I really want the glutes to be under tension as opposed to the back as we work through this particular series. You're doing great. You've got 3. Well done. This is 2. You've got your last one through here. Inhale, exhale, we lift. We're then going to draw the knee in towards that elbow. Push the leg away, creating your own resistance coming through into toe tap. And again, draw that knee in. Push away. Toe tap. Looking great. That thigh stays nice and lifted. The knee is pointing in the same direction as where the hands are as we move through. So the knee shouldn't be dropping down. We really want to start to work the inner thighs as well. Trying to maintain a nice even height as we draw that leg in and push the leg away to ensure the glutes are under load and tension this whole time. Well done. You've got 2 more. Keep it going. Push away. Toe tap. Your last one through here. Once you finish this toe tap, meet me with that leg up behind you, coming through into pulses. Small micro movements, heel towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Keeping that leg up high, you're going to come onto those wrists. Now from here, we're going to cross the knee behind the other knee. So taking our gaze towards that crossover before then we push that leg away from you, coming through into toe taps. Well done. Lift the leg. So you're going to notice that your range of movement as you come up onto those wrists is going to be slightly less than when you were down on your elbows. This is totally normal. So just making sure that we're becoming really intentional again with where that leg is lifting from, ensuring it's lifting from the bottom of the glute rather than the lower back. Also taking a moment through here to ensure that shoulders are stacked over wrists, so our chest and our back remains nice and strong. Well done. Push the leg away. Toe tap. You're doing great. You've got 2 more. Nice. Toe tap. Last one through here. Nice. Push away. Toe tap. We're going to layer through here. So taking our gaze towards that crossover, gaze goes between the hands as the leg pushes behind you. Gaze goes towards the knee as we draw that knee towards that elbow, push that leg away. Toe tap, and again, crossing behind. Well done. Knee comes towards that elbow, push the leg away. Toe tap. You've got 4. Nice, well done. Looking great. Toe tap. 3. Really good. Toe tap. Core is really strong. Nice, guys. I know the glutes are really under load right now, but you are doing fantastic. Keep that leg moving. This is your last one through here, keeping that inner thigh nice and lifted as we come through into the toe tap, curling the toes onto the ball of the foot as we draw the knee in towards the elbow, straightening that underneath leg, pushing the leg away, toe tap. And again, you've got 4, push away, using the toe tap as a way to reset the shoulders, reset the core, reset the back, push away, toe tap. 2 more, keep it going, well done. Push away, toe tap. Last one through here. Before then, we remove the toe tap and continue working the quads. You've got 5, 4, 3. Yes, you can. This is 2. Dropping that knee in the center, backs are nice and straight. Your last one through here. Meet me with that leg connected at the back. Knee is dropping down towards the mat. Pulse is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Dropping the knees and the legs, meeting me in child's pose, stretching everything out. We're going to curl the toes underneath. And let's push ourselves into downward dog, just taking a moment just to pedal through the feet. Nice, well done. Looking good. Can you meet me back onto those knees, sitting onto those heels? Let's finish everything up today with some core work. You're doing incredible. Hopefully those glutes are starting to feel a bit of an impact, and we're really starting to noticing the different muscle groups that we're using within the glutes as well. So to begin with, my loves, if you can start off just by meeting me with your feet grounded onto the mat, you sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take the hands so they come past the knees. We're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back, really working each vertebrae. As we come down to lying, taking the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to take a big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to move. Well done. Taking the hands past the knees. Feeling that nice pull before then we round through the shoulders, round through the back. Taking the hands all the way back up towards the ceiling. Inhale through here. Exhale, we move. Really feel those hands pull towards the end of the room before then we round through the shoulders, through the back. Really strengthening and working the core. Now, a big tip through here, I always think if you think about squeezing the inner thighs, it really starts to ignite those lower abdominals as you move your way up into that sit-up. Nice. So as you take an inhale through here, also think about squeezing the inner thighs together to help you move. Rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back. Can you give me one more of these? Hands are up nice and high. Inhale, growing nice and tall. Chest is open. Now, as you meet me in the seated position, can we round through the shoulders, round through the back? Can you lower this left forearm and hand towards the mat? Can we take the legs into tabletop? And can we take them out into double leg toe tap? And at the same time, can we take the arm up nice and high towards the ceiling? Well done. Hand comes down towards hip level as the knees come back through into tabletop. And again, well done. You've got 5. Chest is open. Now we're on this elbow through here. Although it's helping to keep us steady, we want a light touch. So we're really working the core. And again, you've got 2. Well done. Your last one through here. Can you meet me with the arm extended up towards the ceiling, the toes connected to the mat? Can you come through into toe taps, taking the toes up and down off the mat? 10, 9, 8. Chest is open, hand is towards the sky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Meet me up nice and tall again in this position. We're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back. You're going to meet me lying again, the feet grounded in towards the mat. Inhale through here, exhale. You're going to meet me back up in this seated position. The hands are pulling towards the end of the room. Now this time we're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back, and we're going to drop the other hand down towards the mat. Now I'm going to turn to face you just so you can see my working side. Before then, we take the legs up into tabletop. We're going to extend the legs out in front of us into double toe tap. Hand goes up nice and high. Before then, we pull the legs back into tabletop. Hand goes towards the heels. Well done. So staying nice and tall in this position, chest is nice and open. You're doing great. Last part, you've got 4. Well done. Keep it going. 3. Nice. 2. Yes, you can. Your last one through here. You're then going to meet me with these toe taps. Toes coming off and down the mat. You've got 10, 9, 8. Chest is open. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming up and over. Let's take the hands up nice and high towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to move over into mermaid, feeling that arm pulling towards the other side of the room. Coming up and over again. Inhale through here, exhale, we move. Nice, guys. Really good. Taking a moment through here again. Just take those elbows and those arms out nice and wide, really trying to squeeze the shoulder blades through here. Before then we round through the shoulders, round through the back, drawing everything down towards the mat.